In Germany, the Indian population has nearly doubled in the last 5 years to some 280,000. The government has been easing visa and language requirements to attract students and young professionals. DW traveled to the northern Indian state of Haryana to meet students preparing to leave for Germany.
They've got working German and are raring to go to Deutschland. These young Indians are preparing to join Germany's vocational training system that combines studies with practical experience on the job.
Die Mülltonnen können von Ort zu Ort unterschiedlich sein, aber generell gibt es folgende.
It's not just the language, they're also learning about German culture and lifestyle. As the class breaks, they test each other's knowledge of their destination country. Most are due to start jobs in healthcare, hospitality, food processing or transportation this year.
What you see here is diplomacy in action as India and Germany take their people-to-people relations to a new high. Germany is short of skilled labor, while India has a wealth of untapped talent. The idea is to combine these together to create a win-win.
To play their part, these students will have to get used to life in Germany.
People are punctual, but the train system is not, so I hear you end up late. And even if we are 5 minutes late, they can scold us a lot. Then they may judge us based on that. And on top of that, the weather in Germany is always cold, cold, cold. That's not good. I don't like it.
Germans drink a lot of beer. They believe in enjoying their lives. The people here are very stressed. I would love to go to Germany.
I'll complete a 3-year apprentice course. Then I'll continue my life in Germany as a truck driver. I can travel the whole of Europe as part of this program. I'm very excited to go. I've started shopping already.
Rajesh Kundru switched careers to take advantage of the German push to attract Indians. Germany used to be a hard sell to people looking for a future abroad.
They would look at the UK, Canada, the US, Australia, New Zealand. I'd tell them that going to those countries would cost thousands of dollars, and with repeat course fees. But now that these countries are closing their doors, people are increasingly looking at Germany.
Social media makes Germany feel just a swipe away. They giggle at a video of DIY plumbing in Germany. Not what they imagined they would be signing up for, but that could soon be a part of their lives too.
And let's bring in now Shalu Yadav in Delhi, who filed that report. We saw her there. Shalu, we saw in that report that Germany needs skilled labor in various sectors. What's the main agenda behind the Chancellor's visit to Bangalore?
Well, Chancellor Merz is traveling with a big business delegation with him, including the CEOs of companies like Siemens, DHL Group, etc. And this trip to Bangalore on his second day of touring India seems to be like tailor-made for them, Sarah. He is going to be traveling to the facility of Bosch, which is just one of the 2,000-odd German companies that have a very strong presence in India. And Bangalore happens to be the IT hub of India. It's known as the Silicon Valley of India for a reason. We've got the brightest young minds there, especially when it comes to information technology and software development. And so it's in that context that this trip is today to Bangalore is quite significant. Like you saw in our report, Germany is in desperate need for skilled workers from India, given that its population is aging quite fast. And that's where the young Indians come in. And Germany wants to court them and court them soon.
And Friedrich Merz, he mentioned that a trade deal between the EU and India could be finalized by the end of January. What would such agreement mean for businesses and consumers in both regions?
Well, Sarah, this free trade agreement, the negotiations for this deal has been going on for the last 2 decades, but it's really picked up pace over the last 1 year, and that's thanks to Trump's unpredictable announcements, especially when it comes to tariffs. He's imposed tariffs on India, he's imposed tariffs on EU, and it's in this context that, both the parties, India and EU, have learned a lesson. They have learned that they need to diversify their global partnerships. And it's in that context that they are really working on war footing to make this FTA a reality. And it could be a reality as soon as, India's Republic Day on January 26th, when EU President Ursula von der Leyen is going to be in India. Now, German Chancellor yesterday, without naming the US and China, said that protectionism is on the rise. And partners like India and Germany are all for free trade and they both support rule-based global order, which is centered on multilateralism. So if it comes into effect, it'll be a big sigh of relief for businesses as well as consumers in India. Sarah.
DW Shalu Yadav in Delhi, thank you.